I would say my passion for music is pretty strong, and I think it actually stems back from early childhood. And that is because music in general, whether listening to it or performing it, was kind of a transcendental escape. It took me out of some situations that were tough and were difficult. And music was always a safe place. It was always fun. It was always challenging but rewarding. Listening and performing, I loved it. I loved where it took my mind. And I feel now that I have almost like a spiritual connection to music. I'm not a particularly religious person, but I feel like my religion is music. My devotion is to the art. And so my passion there, I think the same kinds of passions people have in other parts of their life, is really strongly toward music. And I just feel that from a very, very young age, I've just felt that commitment and dedication. And that has really been the driving force, I think, as an adult and as a continued learner and teacher. I just can't imagine my life without it in some capacity. It's just fundamental to who I am. So I think that's one level of passion. And I also just love working with people, and I love sharing, this piece is exciting or dramatic or, it's painful. And I love sharing that with other people. So working with ensembles as a conductor is really rewarding for me, because I feel like it's not just about me sharing my own ideas, but about us coming together as a unit. Of course, I'll share a bit of mine, but I want also the people in front of me to feel something and to also feel their own passions, not my passion necessarily, but their passions through something that they just can't get on their own. They can't experience on their own. So I would say my passions are, one, just again from my childhood and just the connection and devotion I had early on, but also my thrill and enthusiasm for just being with other people that also are excited about it, and us kind of working together to get the goosebump factor. And I talk about that, especially when I do honor bands, and work with younger musicians. We're all aiming for that goosebump factor, whether we're sitting in the last chair or on the podium or percussion, we all want to have that moment.